How bad is this run back? I don't know. 2 ladders? Ah. It better not be 2 fucking ladders. It is. It's 2 ladders. 2 ladders to get one-pieced by fucking furries. That's so bullshit. I hope I learn this quick, because these ladders are going to be the fucking death of me. I would totally skip this boss if I could. I straight up would. I would cheat. I would fucking put codes in and one-hit it, because 2 ladders? Fuck you. You think using the gun's a good idea? Not at all. Not that one, anyway. Okay. Wow. I don't know if that's a prescribed path it just took or if it just tracked me perfectly, but that was fun, isn't it? Run back up the ladder. What the fuck even was that? Can I shoot you? Oh, it hurt it! Cool. Fire. Nice. Imagine you could hit that shit back, like Zelda. Double ice. Lightning. The lightning. I'd prefer these if there was a very easy to see like head slam where they were super vulnerable. Like that's what I'm looking for. But I don't like how they curve. I don't like how the big guys join in either. It should just be the 2 small dudes, and the big guys should literally be decorative. Watching fucking 4 things at once, who do you think I am? I'm not an Ikaruga player anymore. There we go. That's what we want to do, we want to bait the head. That's exactly what we want. Oh my god, that's scary. The scariest thing is how much health they're gonna have. It's always the scariest thing. He's nearly stunned though. Don't die to the lightning. Nice 2-piece, guys. Teamwork. 2 fucking ladders, dude. 2 ladders is not a shortcut game. 2 ladders for a cunt of a fight like this. God, I'm annoyed already. I'm so fucking annoyed with this. What the hell do I do? Breaks my guard, but doesn't... And does a different head move. He's got 2 head moves. Sick. I wonder if the other guy over there can't hit me if I stand at a certain part of this roof. I wonder if I can just like stay up on this guy's grill. I've got to find the cheese, and I've got to find it soon because I'm already annoyed at this fight. This is going to be just like that fucking tower garbage against that huge monster. Smash its fingers, dodge its arbitrary garbage. It's just not fun. Stuff isn't fun. Ooh, that's an idea. And again, I don't want to be locked into that long. Right, here's what we test. We stand right here, and we see if the guy over there... Thank you. See if the guy over there can shoot me with these blobs of doom. He can, we know that much. Yeah, they curve over the roof, did you see that? Oh my god, if they hit the roof and dissipated like a good game would do, it would be fine. It literally curved over the roof just to come and hit me in the back. God, that's so fucking stupid. And the audio in this game is not good enough so that you have the telegraphs to hear what's going on. Because the fucking audio is literally not even close to where it needs to be for this kind of a fight. 157 damage, that's hopeful, isn't it? Definitely gives me hope that this is not going to be absolute cancer. That was a distinct noise at least. Look at it moving for me. God, the game is so cancer. It's not enough. Ah, that was good. That was a terrible punish. That's a projectile moving for the character because why wouldn't it not? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. How did I miss? Damn! Sick. And now I'm slowed mobility-wise, thank you. Super fun game. Couldn't have this much fun unless I had hepatitis C. Shit pattern right now. Absolutely fucking appalling. Lift kicking is the way. Such a classic Nioh fight, right? Remember when Yamato no Orochi was kind enough to put a checkpoint in his room? Because they knew that the fight was so shit and stupid and boring and obnoxious. They didn't learn. They didn't even learn from their own shit. Wonderful. Here's a huge boss where you've got to look at 4 different things at once in a game where everything one-shots you and makes no sound. You don't even get the fucking courtesy of a good run back. They couldn't have put the shrine there, could they? There couldn't be a fucking shrine just there. Maybe there is. Maybe it's behind a secret wall. Oh wait, that'd be a good game. Just do it a million times until you stumble upon the fucking secret to it. The secret is, don't do it at level 1. There's your fucking secret. We didn't design it good enough to be coherent at this level. Sorry. That was good, wasn't it? Big fan of that. I feel like its head isn't a moving hitbox, it's only the teeth. You couldn't have done something new, could you? You had to do big garbage fucking boss. Big garbage boss which makes you watch 2 fronts at the same time in a game where you should never have to do that. Thanks. That was awesome. I'll take more damage, so if I do get hit by anything, I'm gonna be dead. He did 2 in a row then, that was awesome. That's really cool. Why does he even attack? What if I can throw this at that dickhead while he's in neutral? That's what I used to do against Yamato. Throw it at him and then when he did the bite or whatever it was, I used to hit him with Reaper. Small mercies. Yep, it looks like it's going to be the strat. I'm telling you, don't sleep on this weapon. Weapon's the best weapon in the game for a really, really good reason. Although I do think that... Oh, there you go. Who wants to do this? I don't understand who this is for. Right, it's immune to poison. Cool. Nice. That was awesome. Can you believe that there's no good fucking telegraphs for half these noises? That's a decent one. But it doesn't matter, because he doesn't do that very often. Look at that. I missed. Like, they haven't learnt the lesson. This was shit the last time this happened. It's shit now. Is this all they want to do? Retread consistently shit gameplay? Because you're doing a fucking wonderful job if that's... There we go. What did it do? Nothing. Barely. The roof should block some of the damage. Oh, that was awesome. You know the best thing about this too? You can fall off. You can absolutely fall off. Nice aim. Ah, it's blockable. You can block the lightning. I'm blocking in this fight because this fight is garbage. This fight doesn't belong in the game. They're not good at designing this. It shouldn't be like this. He's literally not doing the right things at all. He's literally doing nothing. What a fucking specimen this is. I need to remember he does it twice. That's a bad block. How much fun this is, dude. She laughed. Does that mean lightning? It should. Why would his wife be a building? It's fucking stupid! His wife's a fucking building for no reason. Ah. Is the other one not... Oh, there's what happened. That's... Sit the fuck down, building lady. Poison. Can't reach. We found our little safe corner. This is the cheese we were needing. There, look. She's the one who signifies. Here we go. Can I not do an execution? I guess not. Cool. This is fun, innit, guys? What a great fight. I have to do this on both sides. Don't get too excited too fast. You might faint. What a great fight. Now the big boy's gonna get involved. Hang on. Hang on. Dude, that didn't even hurt the boss. All that did was move one of them. This seriously might be the end of the playthrough of this. That's how much I don't want to do this. I just got stuck. What a fucking fun game. I mean, it just... Take. This really might be it. I don't want to do this. Is there like a way to get more cannon rounds? Because if there is... Again, they can't hit me here, can they? I don't think. I need to figure out a way to make my firearms godlike. And if I can do that... This is the new strat. Can you imagine a world where I cower on a roof shooting a cannon at a boss? We're in it. Just nearly died then. We're in that world. And I only get like one attempt at this because my cannon rounds will not come back. So we need to make sure that when she laughs we have nothing to do with it. But I think this is a safe spot. Except for the lightning. So I need to look into the skill trees and get whatever there is that augments my damage. That's the only threat right there. Everything else, free game. I'd do more damage to this if I moved closer. But I'm not doing bad damage. Grand scheme of things. And I'm going to shoot it next time with Carnage to see if Carnage does more damage. And I've just inadvertently found a strategy to this shit fight that might help. Like if we can build ourselves for it, oh, this is what we're doing, boys and girls. No, I don't think Carnage affects your gun. God, I love the cannon right now. I'm loving the cannon right now. Working as intended. Okay. If you've got a ranged build, you're gonna love this. Right, we're out of cannon. It was always gonna happen. Whoops. So guys, what have you been up to? You've been playing Doom? You've been playing the new Resident Evil demo? You've been having fun? I've been doing this. And only this. And I'm ready to be done. Oh wow, that's a no bueno, isn't it? I mean, I could run forward maybe. Run forward just a little bit. It's cannon or nothing, isn't it, with the looks of that? And a scroll that gives you unlimited ammo. I think there's a scroll that does that. There's a scroll that like takes your dog for a fucking walk and clips your nails and shit. So if we time this right and we know what we're doing, we've got enough time to cannon, I think. Run forward, do a little cheeky cannon. Put the cheeky bow on. She's laughing because she knows I'm winning. That's all it is. Thank you. And of course this game is so awesome that the fight's going to change in a moment. Because it's that cool. One more. I didn't do the second hit, really? No time to look into seeing if that's the greatest bow in the history of bows. We'll find out shortly. I've got a lot of arrows, boys. I just wish you came in and out of the arrows a little quicker, right? Here we go, lightning comes in. Boom on the guard. You can't recover in this game, dude. I was mashing so fucking hard. Zero recovery in this game on everything. How much damage did that do, I wonder? Probably not enough. Dude, the bow damage is... That's the best bow arrow too, I think. That's not really optimistic, is it, for what we're doing right now? Are there any items that give you bullets? I honestly don't know. How much did that do? Can't even hit it at this point. This is the end of the attempt, though. It was a good one. There it was. She giggles before she does the laser, so it's easy to react to. Got bombs. That didn't even touch me. I don't think you can even lock onto it, can you? If I could lock onto it, I could like do some shenanigans. Damage, cannon or go home. Now we have no cannon ammo, so we have to get creative now. Cannon or go home. How do we do this? Nice iframe, dude. After you've finished dodging, did you see that? How long he's in that iframe for? Eat my shit. You have no idea how horrible that was, and I have no intention of showing how horrible that was. That boss is cancer. It is awful. It's like an Ys boss. It's like that snake boss from Ys 7, where I had to come up with the most ridiculous strategy just to even conceive trying to do it. Give you an idea, ladies and gentlemen, of what you have to do in that fight. If I didn't do it with the cannon in the manner that I figured out, can you fucking shut up, you stupid fucking game? Essentially, you break 4 of those serpents. I broke 4 of them just then in the entire fight and won. But you break 4 of those, it stuns the house, you go up to the eye, you attack the eye, you maybe do 1/4 of its HP if you're lucky, and then you have to stun them again. You might have to stun 8, 12, 16 serpents just to do that the way they want you to do it because they're morons and they don't understand game design. However, I figured out you can fucking shoot it, and the gun is legitimately good. So I went on to do insane things, but fundamentally, that is one of the most miserable things I've ever done in my entire fucking life. And I am so glad that it's done, and I'll probably never, ever fight that boss again, because it's trash. And unless I change my mind, which I probably won't, I just don't see a world where me and that get on, because that does not belong in the game. Even Yamato no Orochi had a checkpoint, just because the boss was that fucking goofy and stupid. And I'd rather fight Yamato, because at least there's something there that's actually skillful, rather than this garbage. Let's get the fuck out of here before my game crashes. Additionally, guys, you might hear some knocking. I've not been able to record all today, which was perfect because I've been doing that shit and I didn't want to record it to begin with. But they're doing some kind of building next door in the house that someone's bought. Lots and lots of banging and noises, and I don't really want to be doing parts when that's happening, but I had to get this done or I was going to be here for the rest of my life. That was by far the most just annoying thing ever. Oh, horrible fight. Kudos to everybody that does that the way it's intended at level 1. That's not even remotely close to fun, and I'm never going to do it. At last, the sword that can dispel all darkness is finally restored. If the legends are true, this blade is capable of slaying any yokai, no matter how powerful they might be. Whatever it is that Tokichiro has become should be no exception. It is time to put an end to him once and for all. The problem is, he's always surrounded by his underlings. It's going to be very difficult to get in close if we try to take his head. Sorry, to try to take him head on. Let's ask Tenkai if he has any idea what the best approach might be. I've been on that fight for 2 days, guys. Give you some kind of context. 2 days. Because it's not a Nioh boss. If it was a Nioh boss, I'd be able to do Nioh things. Like, that fight is the second phase of the owl personified. It's just unwanted, unskillful, lucky random bullshit. And we got... What does it do, that? Oh, nice skillful move. Can't wait to destroy this. I did learn something, though. I don't know if you noticed it. The one-eyed Oni has an attunement cost of 7, but for some reason it seems to be able to do him a lot. I noticed that when I used him, I could do him like 2 to 3 times, which was really nice. I don't know if it's just that fight's quite unique, but this guy is really good at breaking key, so I would do the burst counter, and when the tentacles fell down, I'd just use him. And if I died, I died. It's out of my hands then. It's just like canned animation, can't defend myself, it's up to the game. And 9 times out of 10, I never died doing it, and it killed the arms really well. So I came to really enjoy that guy. He was cool. Oh my goodness, guys, that sucked dick. That sucked so much dick. I even put on my Discord, if you guys are a member of that the playthrough might be done. That's how dark that period just was. I can't wait to edit that to make it look like it took me 3 attempts, because you don't need to see the suffering. The suffering is evident. It's horrible. Horribly designed. Horrible mission. Absolutely fucking horrible. What's that? Bravest of the brave. A man named... Oh, this is a 1v1. We check it out, see what it is. See if I can stunlock him. Can I actually have a Nioh battle? To give you an idea, guys, from all the stuff I've been doing, I've gone back through that golden castle level 3 times. I did the boss gauntlet 3 times after you saw me do it. I also found there's the horses, and there's 2 of them at the same time, and it's very, very hard. Aww, I thought it'd be a 1v1 in a cool arena. It's just some co-op thing with this jobber. Then again, I wonder what level this stuff is. It could be high level. My weapon is 142, and I've not found any real way to... He's gonna ruin... Oh wow, look at this. Is this a gauntlet? It is. Dude, if this wasn't a gauntlet, this would be the greatest area to farm revenants. Look at all these revenants. You've no idea what I had to do, folks. You've no idea. The things I was doing, I'm not even proud of it. I'm not even remotely close to being proud of what I had to do to win that fight. The journey was profound and silent for most of it because you just can't even begin. Welcome to hell, buddy. Interesting. And there's people shooting me from... Wow, that's... Wow. Just wow. This is kind of like a bootleg version. What is this? Can I touch it? No. I think the spear guy will just win this for me. I didn't intend to do this. Oh, wow, that guy's got a cannon. That was seriously some of the worst things. There's a cannon man shooting at me and he's doing whirly blade. Get over you. Oh, cannon man found me first. Dude. Super fun side mission! Yeah, see you later. I swear to God, this game, it just removes the fun out of everything. It's masterful in its ability to just squeeze fun out of any given situation. Anything is better than what we were doing though. Being ripped apart by fucking wolves in front of my family is better than what we were fucking doing, dude. And you've got to tell yourself that, you know? You've got to focus on that. So when you're in hell again and everything sucks, remember that feeling you had and know that... Did I get a higher level weapon? My level 144 sword is as high as it gets at the moment. I'm hoping the next mission's going to give me something sexy, but probably won't. I respect skill trees, guys. Respect skill trees. I even did the... I don't want that. What the fuck am I clicking that for? I beat the masters to get the special skills in the trees and stuff. I was doing everything. I was changing my clan to get bonuses just so that I could farm glory to get more things that would work towards my strategy. Like, it was nuts. I'll give you like a visual. In here, I respect samurai to go for extra cannon and bow damage. And as you can see, I don't have any of the things I had before, which I'm going to change that off camera because I don't want this shit. I'll never use the fucking bow and the cannon to beat bosses. That's how bad it was. Then once I'd done that and I'd messed with everything else, I went over to the T-man. This is thanks to Nemesis as well. Nemesis helped me here last night. So I went into the tea house and I was looking around for a clan to transfer between. And you'll notice I'm in the Otomo clan. This clan gives you 1 extra cannon, but Nem helped you because he told me that if you level it up, you get, I think, 5 extra cannonballs. And it also gives you extra red cannonballs too, the explosive ones. So I put... At first, I didn't want to rank the clans up because I thought it was going to be stupid. So instead, I was 9% cannon damage. I was using that one. And then I forgot to change them and started grinding glory to level it up. But it's okay, guys. Here's what happens. When you grind glory, it changes your overall ranking in like the tea house. It doesn't change your ranking for this thing specifically. So when I swapped to these guys, I already had the extra cannonballs, which was really, really cool. I also found you can donate items that you get in the game to get more glory off these people. And I was just farming revenants for glory and then selling all of their inventory into this, donating it to get extra glory. And I did it in less than 2 hours. It was like 1 hour pretty much to get what I needed, to get more than what I needed. And this gave me the advantage that I wanted. Of course, I don't want to be in that clan. I was in the Gamo clan. because it was consecutive attacks damage bonus, and when I get to the point where I'm attacking people, I want each attack to do more and more and more and more if I can, because I break key a lot. So we're going to come all the way back and come to what we should have been in, and it's just told me I can't transfer clan for another 5 hours because I've done it 2 times on the bounce, which is a really fun idea. Thanks for that game. I guess we'll not have that, but I was going everywhere, guys. I was looking for talismans. I was looking at every single thing I could physically do. You've no idea just how ridiculous the things I was willing to do to get out of that scenario. And luckily, I got out of it superbly in a super bitchy way. Fuck that stupid thing. Right, here we go. So what is the next level then? Cherry Blossom Viewing in Daigo. In Daigo? Is Daigo a place? I thought Daigo was a person. Daigo Umihara, the greatest fighting game person ever world. See that for great translation? Enjoying his position as the ruler of the nation, Tokichiro appears to have gathered numerous ladies from the court in the gardens of Daigo Temple. Daigo Temple, there you go. What is set to be the grandest of cherry blossom viewing parties. We can't let an opportunity such as this slip through our fingers. The party is sure to have plenty of music and dancers, and with all that commotion you should be able to slip in without notice. I have faith in you, but you'll need to proceed with the utmost caution. Level 112. This is not as hard as the Twilight mission that I was running to try and get better gear. It was the Twilight version of the drunk guys level, and it was really evil. Spiders everywhere, bloody stupid flying bolts everywhere. And the Revenants, we had some high level Revenants. Not as high as I would have liked. If they were level 400, I would have loved that. Here we go, guys. Progress! The first progress I've been able to do in over 2 days. 2 days of just absolute tedium and misery. Oh wow, this is the beginning of the menu, isn't it? Menu area. Oh, oh, it's her! I've no idea what significance she has, but she joined us on that level, didn't she? Team Ninja make very pretty female models, it has to be said. You're gonna try and kill him? Why would you give up your... Oh, maybe not. Is it part of the dance, or is she... Is she actually an assassin, or just very fancy? Oh, she's introducing us! Hey, that was cool. You didn't see that coming, did you, son? The performance was superb, Tokichiro. Stop being a bitch. Just because you got set up into a coup d'etat. Are they turning into things? Oh, God. How does that work? She was a normal lady a moment ago, now she's just boobs. Boobs and awful hitboxes. I can't believe this midget has been such a focal point of the game. Tiny girl woman who's like part of a warrior clan. Everywhere you go, she's with you. She'd fit in a suitcase, you know. Here we go. Daigo. Cherry blossoms. Gosh, I like cherry blossoms, even in a game as ugly as this. Apparently this game's even ugly on the PlayStation Pro, which is unfortunate. What the fuck were they playing at, you know? And it's just things like the aliasing solution. Some of the technologies that they're using are just bad. Dude, it's my favourite song in Nioh 1. The Frozen tune. This song is godlike. Dude, I need a little bit of catharsis. I need some soothing. I need some therapy after what we did. And I apologise, guys. Normally in a blind playthrough, I would share everything. That's my mantra. You've seen me demolish games and have perfect runs and things. And edit all the mistakes out, make it look like I'm a god gamer, which is never what it was about, but that's just the way it looks. And the playthroughs have always been the opposite of that. The playthroughs have meant to be, I'm not great at the start, but I try hard, you know. I try hard and I'm stubborn. And sometimes I get better and sometimes I don't. But this one was going to be so much worse. Do you know how I mentioned earlier in this run that there's going to be times when a challenge turns up that I don't want to do? It's not a case of not having the ability, not having the skill or the patience. Like, look at the guy who was the boar, right? The boar guy took forever. He's probably going to be one of the longest fights in the game. I think he's the hardest boss in the game for proper bosses so far. That was a fight I knew I could do. It was a skill check. It was a skill check and I wasn't consistent enough to beat him. So he beat me a lot. Then you look at the Owl's second phase. The Owl's second phase to me, in my opinion, is not a skill test. It's a luck test. It's like a build test because you can just DPS the fuck out of him if you've got a crazy build. And I don't. So for me, the boar guy is infinitely more doable than the second phase of the Owl. Because the second phase of the Owl is just abject despair. I need to change those so I don't use them by accident. I hate how long that takes. Did you see me miss during the fucking boss fight because I was nervous? I'm going to probably talk over that footage because there's some interesting things that I was doing that you might not realise. Because I was only shooting him when I knew the lightning was done. Because the only thing that can kill you in that corner is those curved boomerang worm shots that they do and the lightning spell. That lightning spell is the move that shouldn't exist in that fight. You know how every boss fight in Nioh 2 has a move that's just kills the fun and makes it way harder than it needs to be? That was the one. I mean, that fight should not be what it is. You should not be getting off-screened by 4 different things at the same time. It's so bad. And even though you can find safe spots and stuff, it doesn't matter. It's still terrible. That guy's only level 92. Really? He's supposed to be stronger than that. So my sword has got to the point where when I grapple these people now, they generally don't stand a chance. No matter what they wear. Which is really, really good, because it means that my sword is finally starting to show its strength. It only took us 900 million hours. Oh, I better click the thing, guy. I'm so happy, guys. I hated that fight. I hated it so bad. I didn't want to do it. I just didn't. I was so close. Do you know what I was going to do? I was going to buy PlayStation Plus and I was going to summon the community. I was going to summon one of you guys and I was going to have you guys just wreck it with a high level build. And I would have felt no shame at all. I wouldn't have felt like it affected the playthrough one bit. That's how much I do not like what they've done there. To me, they've just made a completely pointless, non-suited fight in a game that's better than that. This guy's really strong. Luckily. So am I. Hey, he interrupted my planting of the bitch trap. Look at that. Those paralytic bombs are so good. They were always good. I discovered them being good. Can you imagine if you just took that quote out of context? Just, I discovered that. It was me. No. I discovered the quality of those bombs when somebody told me about juggling. Someone told me in the first game that in order to juggle you had to put a bomb on the ground and then throw a fire shuriken at somebody. And if you did it, you got this super wonky looking juggle, and then you could hit them and they'd bounce again, and you could do really, really fancy combos. And I tried it, and it took me a while to figure it out. Wow, that looked weird, didn't it? The floor went all goofy then, the graphics. And that was when I realised how good the ground traps were. I would have never used ground traps if somebody on my stream had not said, Chris, you can juggle with ground traps. I'm like, really? And then from that moment onwards, I've tried everything, and it made me a better player, so a thank you to the person that mentioned the juggling, and a thank you to Team Ninja for being too stupid to realise it was in your game, and then removing it when you realised it was in your game, because it was the best thing in your game. This game should have juggling. It would be a fucking better game. Might be wondering why I blocked then. I blocked because there's a tendency for that move to hit you on the back edge. It's really, really douchey. I can't believe we don't have juggling as a mechanic. And I can't believe that they don't have some system to make it... That's the noise, by the way. What I'm going to do, folks, if I go quiet, it's so that my mic's new filters will get rid of shit like that. So if I randomly stop talking, it's to try and stop you from getting all of that. I didn't record myself beating the Master Swordsman, by the way. You know the man in the mask? The only dangerous thing he has is he dashes towards you and does a really quick slash, like that. and it's really, really hard to react to, so I started parrying it. And if you parry it, it's a free setup. The moment you see him dash, press parry, and you'll parry him every time. And then after that, he stops doing it because he realizes he's got like some kind of behavioral modifier when he gets punished too much, I think. And then I beat him just by punishing his whiffs. And because you only have a wooden sword, it's like the game takes pity on you, and it lets you do full combos to the front of them, so you can hit him like 3 to 4 times. Revenants would never let you do that. But he just does. So just go for full combos and be careful, because he loves to roll in heavy stance under them, and then immediately try and do a roll attack to catch your extension. It's really clever. For all the cheesiness and the dirtiness that some of the enemies have, they do have some clever pieces of programming to catch overextension. Is he firing swords at me? He is. I also no longer have a parry. Right, I'm not going to be tempting fate. Because I wanted to get some points so I could use the specializations and what have you. And I got that melee master one, you know, where you can dump points into it and it makes your sword better, but I don't really get it. Is this going to be on Ryoki? Don't understand what exactly gets better. Do you know what I thought it was? I thought it was going to be like the prestige system from Yakuza, where you can just go back through the levels again and increase the stats and what have you, but it wasn't. I think it's just, I don't even know. It's one of those things, it's an RPG element of a game I play like an action game. I don't play Nioh for the RPG, I play it for the action, and the RPG is kind of like a really, really cool side thing. And it's stupid, don't even get me started on how fucking stupid that is. Because this is more RPG than it is action. You know it. I'm gonna get rid of this. Maybe he'll give me a cool. I really think the Sudamas could have been more interesting. They just don't do much. Unless there's some hidden mechanic. It gave me Saika Magawichi's gun. A Raven rifle. I like that rifle. Please don't be a flying bolt. Oh god. It's worse. Look at the recovery, boys. You have to stun. I didn't even mean to do that. I thought I had hip on Tara. Lol. That was terrible. (5:20 in the evening, and these cunts are still hammering shit in. Gotta love it. So far I like this level though. Level's cool. I just need to get a better shortcut. Did the music just change then? It seemed like the music changed dynamically because I started fighting. I didn't know that. Did it do that before? There we go, that's better I think. I hope people don't mind me running past enemies, too. I get that's one of those things that people like you to fight everything on your first run of a game. But when you play games at level 1, you get used to understanding what to hit and what not to hit, and sometimes running away is... Oh, that guy's strong. Luckily he wants to buff. He's going to heal. There was a heal. He didn't get it off though. Look at the armor on him. That's one of the first times I've seen people survive my setup. That's mid-stance full combo, that. Where's his key? That guy's a beast. You know, it'd be really nice. It'd be really nice if you could attack the... You know when the key pulse is going to fill and your key pulse? If you attacked the frame the key pulse was there, if you got like a speedier attack, or something. Because I wanted to do that into a stab. It's like a ground stab and a quick ground stab too, to feel cool and stuff. I'd add so much shit to this game. Need to remember to do full combos because these guys are... Wow, this guy's tanky. I was just telling you guys how strong my sword felt, and we've come here and now I feel weak again. GG, Team Ninja, you just... Hey, there you go! That is exactly what that should have been in the other level. That is exactly what we want, and that was a tea set. So those tea sets that you find, guys, you can sell them if you want, but additionally, you can get tons of glory for them. Excuse me. If you use them at the tea house. And I'd recommend using them at the tea house to build your glory. Unless you don't care about it, then do what you want, you know? That guy's 116, I have to kill him. On principle, this guy has to go down. It'd be really nice if the Kusarigama buff and Carnage stacked. He killed me with a shuriken as he threw it at my back. As I fucking turned around trying to move away from him. That was terrible. I fucking hate Revenants that throw shit. I really do. I bet my Revenant throws shit. I barely throw anything, but you know my Revenant's gonna fight like a cunt. That's just the game, isn't it? Everyone's Revenant fights like a cunt and nothing like how they fight. That locked. I have to go past the scary... Wow, he didn't even hit me that second. Fucking slow. You can feel the scaling going on here. These enemies were very similar to the enemies in the last level. And when I went through with this weapon on that last level, I could like 3 to 4 hit them. Whereas these guys are taking 2 to 3 full combos. Anything worse? I knew he was going to do that. This enemy is notoriously bad for doing that. God, we couldn't have been semi-detached, could we? We couldn't have a fucking semi-detached house so these knobheads wouldn't be there. You notice how good people don't die enough? Why don't these cunts die? It was just knocking nails into fucking wood. Tea time on a Saturday. He just fell dead. I don't know what happened. Good. Trying to fucking record sensitive auditory information right here. I've got you cunts banging. My life is hard enough. Oh, are you really? Fucking nothing here. That's his laser. And where the fuck am I going? Am I going under the lake? Under the sea with this dude? Oh, that was the way. I want to fight you. You're an... Sick strat, dude. You should play for FaZe. Guy's a beast. Just noticed the microphone was further away from my face than it was meant to be. Sorry about that. Really, Mudkip? Don't do me like that. Thought we were friends. It's come to my attention that I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. There's a fucking door here, but I don't know what to do with it. Oh, that'll do. Oh wow, it still has that where they run at half the frame rate. When they're at a distance, did you see his animation chopping up? I mean, you might not be able to tell because the animations are already so fucking choppy. I'm assuming we have to go in here then. It has to be something to do with the big house. We know the front of the house is territory we've been through. Is it this little sidey path? Is it like a mission I'm missing? This guy's just a beast. I'm so happy you're so tanky. Look how tanky this man is! Fuck off. God. Maybe it's that item over there. I love this song, dude. You think maybe the Magatatsu warrior dropped something sick? You know what's really funny as well? When I was doing the boss of Doom, they were barely banging. The moment I start recording, it's like, he's talking, hit the fucking hammer! Cunts. Neighbours. No one wants neighbours, dude. The only people that want neighbours are Australian, because their neighbour's 9 miles away. And he's the only person who can fucking save him from a fire. He just fired shit through geometry at me, I know he did. What is that icon? Oh, it's my bloodstain, isn't it? Being assailed by images and words. Oh. This tracking's fair, at least. His HP's just stupid, though. That's what this game seems to be at the moment. Just stupid HP. Everyone has stupid HP. Let me get it, you're a blob. Oh, I wonder if that item's the key for that door. It would make sense, wouldn't it? That's exactly what it is. And you're never going to get it because this monster is so fucking annoying. This is another one of those moments where you could pop the pop living weapon and just go grab it. I'd love to fight this guy, but not when he's 9 miles into a level. 9 miles into a level and he one-hits me with everything. And the method of fighting him in this game involves putting something between you and him. It's just not happening. He doesn't even have that. Nice, dude. I'm so glad you get to hit through everything I'm doing. I mean, hyper armor is just so cool these days, isn't it? I suppose at least he's wearing more than a fucking dressing gown, so I can feel a little better about the fact that he gets hyper armor when he fucking shouldn't. I haven't put Ipontatara on again. Ah, fuck you. Laser? Laser? No laser? I'm disappointed. Anyhow, we figured out the mystery. That was an odd choice, wasn't it? Who is that guy? He looks like he's got the Kirk hammer for a helmet. Is he a friendly? He is not friendly. What is he wearing? He's the best. He is the best. You stop, fella. Oh, he's a unique spearman. Spearman. He does that, does he? Cool. And he key pulses too. Oh, you gotta be careful that. You've got to dodge way earlier than I did. Can he survive the rape trap? That's the question. I don't think he can, you know. He tried. What am I looking at right here? I don't know. I need more. My dream is still out of reach. Is this the internal conflict of Tokichiro? What was Tokichiro's dream? Just domination and horns? This needs to be a bow now. The music's different. There's a lot more dynamic music in this game. I don't think people are going to give it much of a chance though, because everybody thinks that Nioh's music is crap. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? That was a mistake. Lol. Will-o-wisp. Is there no Kodama down here? I would have put money that there was a Kodama down here. You know the amount of money I've lost in this playthrough? If it was real. Is she gonna help? Hey, she's gonna help. We got a friend. You can gangbang people finally. And a sexy gangbang for once, rather than an ugly, hairy, troglodyte-looking, unevolved, anthropomorphized terror kind of way. Where? I don't know why I said that dead weird, like, you know. Where? GG, buddy. Can you imagine if I talked like that? You'd hate it, right? What is happening right now? The camera's getting all, like, shaky and shit. Okay. Interesting level design and another woman. Hey, hey. This game's full of yummy mummies. You be my mummy too? I'd like to know more about her. Preferably on Rule 34. Here we go. I want to get all her backstory. This is very reminiscent of the final level of the first game, is it not? Do you not think? Did it block? You just got topographied then, if you're wondering. You know when I talk about topography a lot? I'm getting topographied right now, if you're wondering. So is this the equivalent of going with Hanzo and is it Okatsu, I think she was called? That's Has my AI companion got lost again? Because I'm not seeing Yummy Mummy Justice right now. What the fuck? Oh no, she's there. She's just worthless. It's in calculators with better AIs. It's very linear though, isn't it? Get wrecked. I'm so happy to not be fighting that shit boss that has nothing to do with Nioh and shouldn't exist. I can't wait on PC to just put a trainer on and shoot the eye once, kill that fucking boss instantly and never fight it. It's gonna be so sick. What is this? Level 131. I need to put Iponditara on. Thanks for reminding me, brain. Right. Did we get anything for killing the house? You didn't even get a cool spirit. Right, I like the one eye core. It's really, really good, but you're so vulnerable afterwards, you need to use it at the absolute right times or you'll just die. And I want to use Iponditara. This is the Iponditara Requiem, because after this I probably won't use him that much, because outside of what you can do to the Viper by killing the snakes as they spawn with a lucky hit on the AoE. Whoa, we got a horse wandering about. Cool. Music here is really nice. That's Ororo Kubo Koro 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 Kuribo. I speak fluent Japanese, as you just told, as you can tell. Am I dead? I have no stamina after that. I was just dodging around and I go into attack and remember this is not an action game. Do you do that, guys, as often as I do? I do that all the fucking time. It's like, this is an action game! Oh wait, I have no stamina and now I can't fight back. I didn't mean to do any of that, but I'll take it. Oh, there's a path upwards, is there? And then there's this guy protecting a temple. And there's a man who has a stick. Summoner's candle? Ass candle, more like it. Oh, it's a Rokubo, isn't it? This guy's clicking against the crystals. I thought there was going to be more interesting bosses in this game. I hope there are. I hope we're not too far, because I feel like there's been some really great ones, but there's been some really bad ones. There haven't really been any gimmick ones either. You know those gimmicks where you just kind of like, well, that was a boss. Not difficult, but weird and goofy, and all the weird and goofy bosses in this game have been complete and utter cancer. The kind that you never, ever, 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 ever want to do again. Oh, that's... She aggroed him. How the hell did she aggro him? Dude, she's going in! I am not going in. She's crit. Wow, she's getting fucking... Look at this. 3v1 and poisoned. I could probably cannon this guy, couldn't I? Even the odds a little bit. What's that? You don't like cannons? Who wouldn't, right? We got this guy being a bitch. Oh, she's still going. Poisoned, getting bossed on. This guy? I don't know. Oh my god, he knows I'm here, doesn't he? Oh, we finished killing the woman and now we know exactly where you are. Oh, she respawned though. Mad fast too. She's a winner. Can't see anything. There you go, helped you out. Kill him. Kill that guy. That guy's a bitch. Does she know how to break those moves? These are the questions we find ourselves asking ourselves. There you go, get him! Get him! Get him! Or I'll get him. Here we go. He's pissed at me now. He didn't want that. Well, you shouldn't have been trying to gangbang my waifu, should you? She's not even my waifu. Oh! That was a bad idea. Is he healing too? This guy is a chief! Nice skill, dog. See you later. Dude, the patch on proficiency is so much better. It's so much better, dude. You're leveling things up a lot. It's very good. It's a very good change. I was really critical on the level of proficiency gain in this game when I started, because I was really miserable. I never had anything and I was using things for hours. I've got like 60 plus hours on the sword and I don't even have like half. What happened then? I just got hurt by something and I don't know what. Stop. You are a git. What is happening with the lock on right now? Stop being a git. He got his shit back. I haven't broke his arms, have we? Ooh, that was bad. That was his turning move. I've never been that close to him during these moves because I don't play like this against him. This is the problem with co-op. It completely changes how the fucking bosses work because they don't fight right. They don't know who to hit, you know? Poor guy. Still haven't broke his horns. I'm mad about that. But look at that. He changed the targeting at a moment's notice. That's why fighting with two people in a game like this is not always as good as people think. Like, people always talk about shit like, oh, if only I had co-op. I mean, there's a reason why in Ninja Gaiden, one guy sits on one edge of the screen and one guy sits on the other edge of the screen, because that way the AI is least fucky. The targeting is just not programmed right. They have to have a system where they stay aggro. Oh, that's what he must have done, and I didn't see it. And he hit me with one of the residual rocks, right? Come on, lassie, get him. This guy's got fucking so much bloody life. Where does he get all his life from, this kid? Get him, kill him, get him! Please kill him. Kill this man. Thank you. Jesus Christ, lady. What is he doing? Stop swinging, dickhead, and die. Oh, I hope that's high level. What high level is that? I'm tired of breaking humans' frail frames. Let me try a hand at crushing Yokai's bone to dust. Oh, is it the core that's telling me that? Played this game for how long and I've only just realised that that's the voice of the core talking to you? LOL. Yeah, I'm not going to do Revenants when I've got a buddy, because all they're going to do is interrupt the setup and it's going to frustrate me. It's a shortcut. Oh, that's a door that's been bolted shut. Where's with this guy? This dude. Why won't you run away? I've just killed a huge horse. Why would you not leave?